In the Canadian backcountry, where the wind bites and the snow piles high against the cabin walls, a mountain man learns quickly that hunger doesn't wait for spring. When the cold wraps around you like a wet wool blanket and the silence of the woods is broken only by the snap of ice-laden trees, there's one thing that keeps your bones warm and your belly from growling: cooking on the old wood stove. A hot meal might be the only thing standing between you and the long dark. It's more than heat, it's survival. In this episode, we cover cooking on a wood stove.
Yeah, I find something that's really handy is these little biscuit packets, because you just need to add water, half a cup of water, and but you bring up the other stuff. I already redid my bacon, got cheese, of course. I'll cook the eggs here and have butter. And the idea being is you can make a quick meal pretty fast. I mean, it does say ready in 15 minutes. The way I'm cooking it, it's going to take a little bit longer than 15, but it still works.
There's something timeless about cooking on a wood stove. The gentle crackle of the fire, the steady heat radiating through the kitchen, and the aroma of a meal made the old-fashioned way. At the heart of this rustic experience is a good collection of cast iron cookware. Cast iron is a natural fit for wood stove cooking. It holds heat beautifully, cooking food evenly and retaining warmth long after it's off the flame. A well-seasoned skillet or Dutch oven can go from stovetop to oven to open flame without missing a beat. From sizzling bacon in a heavy skillet to slow simmering stew in a deep Dutch oven, every piece has its place. But beyond just pots and pans, cast iron accessories can make a world of difference too. Trivets, those sturdy cast iron platforms, are an underrated tool for wood stove cooking. By lifting your cookware just above the surface of the stove, they help regulate heat, preventing scorching and giving you better control over your cooking temperature. Need a gentle simmer instead of a rolling boil? Just slide a trivet under your pot and let the iron do its magic. Griddles, even cast iron kettles for keeping water warm. Each item adds flexibility and function to your setup. And the best part? With proper care, these pieces last a lifetime, often becoming family heirlooms passed down through generations. So if you've got a wood stove and a love for old school cooking, building a solid cast iron collection is more than just practical. It's a way to connect with tradition, one hot meal at a time. While the biscuits cook away, why not multitask on a solar hot water collection system? Because when you are cooking up a sweat, sometimes you need to be hosed down, preferably with warm water, not ice cold.
So I already put the top back on, flipped it, pounded a little bit, so I think it's loosened it up. I did put a little oil in there first to make sure it doesn't stick. I've learned from my lessons. Popped out a little bit of stickage, not much, but generally speaking, you know, not necessarily as brown gold appetizing as you'd get in a traditional oven, but yeah, they're definitely done. Nice and tasty. Yeah, so I try to keep the temperature when I'm cooking a little bit on the lower side. You don't really want it really high, so I kind of keep it usually in the yellow. I just had to put some more wood in, but yeah, I'll just put a little bit of oil in here.
Got the bacon warming up. The biscuits are sliced and browning while the butter and the cheese melt. Time to crack the egg. Rockin' a little salt and pepper. A quick swirl around the pan. Flipping away on the eggs. Split and stack the last ingredient to the brekkie sandwich. Plate it up.
And as they say, bon appetit. Somewhere in Canada.
While a general recommendation is to chew food about 32 times, the ideal number varies based on the food type and individual needs. The goal is to chew until the food is soft enough to swallow easily, with harder foods like nuts or steak requiring more chews. Don't eat too fast.
I love to cook breakfast on the wood stove.
Figure it's a good way to start the morning. So here you see is a bunch of different breakfast ideas. Warm up your bagels, toast them, add a little cream cheese, breakfast tacos. Easy to cook up. I kind of put the egg right on the tortilla. Looks a little messy, but good taste doesn't matter. Everybody loves maple syrup. What's the next thing everybody loves? Bacon. Put the two together. You just sit here and listen to this goodness for a while. Getting hungry yet? I am. Again. Whip up some gravy. Throw that onto the leftover biscuits. Scramble some eggs. You have this morning goodness awaiting you.
The cabin was warm, the food was hot, and the day was already off to a good start. 100 years ago, mountain men relied on cast iron cookware every day. In drafty kitchens and rugged camps, their skillets and Dutch ovens were prized tools. They kept them seasoned with nothing but lard or bacon grease, rubbing it into the iron after each use and baking it over open flames or wood stoves. Soap was rarely used, just hot water, a stiff brush, and a little muscle. Any rust that crept in was scrubbed away with sand or salt, then re-seasoned with more fat. Their cookware was black, slick, and built up with years of flavor, simple, tough, and trusted, just like the men who used them. Please subscribe and stay tuned for upcoming episodes on knife and axe care, wilderness and local foraging, and hunting with a bow.